Episode 32, the 12 Hub Podcast.
32, Magic Johnson
What up?
number.
32, HIV Magic's number.
I was just watching a Charlie Sheen joint, speaking of HIV. The Charlie
Damn,
Sheen
Charlie Sheen
thing
had
on...
HIV?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. I'm not
They got
shocked.
documentary. It's actually pretty interesting on
What's
Netflix.
it called? Tiger Blood?
It should be, actually. But yeah, it's...
Yo, he's smashing on that porn star. What's his name? Brie Olsen or something like that?
Yeah.
He was smashing that off Raw, and she...
Damn.
Was that the
dead?
one?
I don't even know.
Oh, I thought... Is that the one he got? I don't think that...
No,
I thought she was negative.
He was in his harem when he had the AIDS.
Yeah. But he wasn't... But she didn't get it, though, I don't think. She was like his main girlfriend, but he
Can
was
you even get
smashing.
AIDS nowadays? Who knew? No, man.
I don't know. I think they got a pill for that shit now.
They got a pill for that. They got a pill for everything.
I mean,
except for fucking
Limitless pill.
I don't mind it. Pills are helping.
Whatever you see.
Light ray. But yeah, Charlie. Oh, can't hear you, Hugh.
Yeah, the mic on again, fam.
R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. That's what I was saying. Prayers up. Weird shit. Nah, I mean, look. Never mind
That shit
political
crazy.
views and shit. It's still wild when somebody gets murked out like that. And as much as I don't disagree and agree with some of his points, it just sucks to see that. Especially, like, look, if somebody got him in his house and nobody saw it, but this was like, dog, there was multiple angles. There was multiple eyewitnesses.
Well, his kids will see that one day, which is kind of
babies
wild.
were there. His
Watching
babies
it
were
4K.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the babies were there. So were like
his family was
wife
there.
and
Yeah,
everything. And they was in Utah, a state where there's supposedly no violence and no need for National Guard. But I hope Trump sends them
That's
down
what they
there.
rolling out next. Send them to Utah.
Roll them out there. Let's see what happens.
Police the streets.
The first person they got apparently wasn't the shooter, but the FBI just said they had somebody in custody that they believe is the shooter.
Yeah. Well,
so
see what happens.
But that was it's definitely military background because that angle to hit him from 200 plus yards away, that angle where he was under a tent in front of a bunch of people, it was a downslope. Like there's no way like that wasn't somebody who had former military experience. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is a tough pill to swallow. Like Rich was saying, despite your political views, somebody senselessly lost their life today. So that's a tough one, no matter what you stand on it.
31, too. At 31. Like, how old are you, Kari? I mean,
32.
Like, that's
the same number as this episode.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's crazy.
Could have been me if I was in that same...
You outlived the statistics, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, my thing is, too, is like, we have, a daughter in college in Texas, and, these things, these rallies or these things, kids just are interested. I'm just surprised, and, that no kid, because he took one shot. The dude took one shot, and that was a kill shot. He just got up out of there or whatever. But, if he took multiple shots, if he missed, like there could have been a kid.
Something different.
Yeah.
But
the video, though, the kid that was asking the question is interesting. Asking the question about mass shootings when that happened. I don't know if you
it was a setup?
picked up on. I don't know if you picked up on that, but the person was asking about mass shootings and transgender. How many transgenders have done mass shootings? And he was like, too many. And then he put the mic down, and then the person said, "How many mass shootings in America do you think transgender?" And then he said gang related, and then when he was saying that, that's when he got hit. Which is kind of a serendipitous thing that he was talking about shootings and he got shot, But a reporter asked a question on the press conference with the Utah governor asking, was that person questioned or apprehended that asked the question? And they said they didn't speak to them or they don't know where that person is, which is, I mean, I don't want to throw out conspiracy theories.
Here's the internet history right now.
Well, it's I saw, there were... that this person I follow on social media did some commentary on, and they were obviously against his views, but she said she pulled up some articles, was like he's been outspoken about liberty and protecting the right to bear arms, and that after a mass shooting, and I said this, I was talking to my boy Kenny today, I was like, I bet you he's on the record saying, we need more guns and all this other stuff, and the cost of liberty is death, and sometimes so he stood up for what he believed in this case, and he died an honorable death that's suited for somebody with his ideology, and it
Honorable
sucks.
death.
Oh, that is an honorable death for guys like that because
he was out in the field doing what he's doing.
He provoked it.
Well, if you look at it like that, I see honor as being able to face my killer, defend myself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, look, you go to war, like if you're a soldier and you go to war for a cause, a government, an ideology, a religion, whatever.
He was, especially considering the question he was asked upon his assassination.
That has nothing to do. They could have shot him while he was taking a dump.
You're making the point of he was waving his flag to the bitter end. So I guess
there's something honorable, and I respect that. And there's something about Charlie Kirk that over time, I used to hate this motherfucker because the guy has a weird.
No, he said some stuff, but he always came from a place. He gave everybody an opportunity. Yeah. What I appreciate about him, he gave everybody an opportunity to come and challenge him. The Oxford thing actually he done recently that he did at Oxford, and he had a bunch of kids. But the thing is,
lies,
my thing,
bro.
I don't know. But listen,
the statistics are lies. Everything is a lie.
Besides the point, if you're gonna, regardless of lying or otherwise, if you don't face anybody who can actually challenge you on what you're saying and you try to hide behind your fandom, then that's a whole different scenario.
That's what they literally do when they do these things. All of their fans are there.
A lot of the people, but a lot of people that show up to those, if you've watched the other things, a lot of people that show up to those. Yeah. No, a lot of people that show up that ask him that he gives time to.
I know, but 90% of the people that are there cheer on his rhetoric.
That's everything.
That's not a debate. That's not a debate.
Well, no, everybody home field is home field, right? People are
that's not. You're saying you're on a debate tour. That's not debating. I
didn't say a debate tour. He's saying when people have an opportunity to challenge him, he allows them to.
Yeah, and he posted on his own page, like the Oxford thing. Everybody at Oxford.
Have you ever seen those?
Everybody at Oxford was against his views. Oxford is a very liberal college in general. Like it's Oxford University,
but the same way we edit clips.
Nobody shared his but nobody shared his views when he went to Oxford. The professors, the students, and he gave them all an opportunity to face him and debate.
When was this?
This was just this year. This year, yeah. He just went to Oxford this year, and he debated the professors, the students, and they had a student body there while So everybody was against him. Everybody was like booing him and whatever. And my thing is, at the end of the day, if you have an opinion, it's almost like when, and I wasn't a fan of Bill O'Reilly like that, but it was when Cameron, I wasn't a fan of him like that, but I appreciated how he would let people come on that were totally against him. When he had Cameron on there and he had Dame Dash on there on a very conservative show, that not only put them on a platform where they could, be recognized as, but it also was somebody who he knew going in was going to be completely against him. And I think that does take something to go in front of people that you don't know. When you go to college, you don't know what you're going to get. Yeah, you don't know what you're going to get. Like whatever college you go to, you don't know what to expect, liberal, otherwise, conservative. But I think the problem now in society is like people are so extreme on one side or the other, and there's no more conversation. It's just people have a certain opinion of how they feel about something. They act on whatever their feeling is based on violence, which is like wild. It's always been that way, mostly for like our community, like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
Those are calculated.
I know, but
those are real calculated assassinations. That wasn't off of political rage from somebody.
I know,
that's the government
but I'm saying.
We're used down.
But we're used to seeing that in our community. We're used to seeing that in our community. Now it's just political. Everybody's going if abortion or transgender or this or otherwise, somebody might just kill you over that, right? Where before, with our people, we were pushing a change, for segregation and like equal rights and things like that, that would actually infringe on what people had as their own reality. Now it's just your own opinion that you can die for, which is, goddamn,
That's part of it's part of that game, man. Political commentary, participating in the multimedia discourse is tough. Yeah, you're gonna piss off a lot of people.
Yeah,
and this country is swimming in guns, bro, and a lot of mental illness. They don't check either one of them, and this is the result of that in some cases. I mean, look, people and anybody who's a right winger right now talking about like, oh, this is the Democrats and this other shit. No, shut the fuck up, because
It's
it's
just
not
a
even
societal.
about.
It's
It's a
societal.
societal issue, bro.
Yeah.
Because your side does it more than the other side, and just because you agree with the shooter most of the time, and you don't give a fuck about the little kids or the synagogue or the black church or the individuals at the grocery store that got shot up that were black. You just don't give a fuck about them. But when it happens to one of yours, now all of a sudden, it's the Democrats, it's the fucking socialists, it's the anarchists, it's Antifa, it's all this bullshit, and that doesn't even exist in most cases.
That's a good point. That the grocery store thing in Buffalo.
Remember that one? Yeah.
Like, the dude live streamed it, and he's killed. What he killed? They killed like 17 people.
The synagogue in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
dude.
And then the church in New Orleans. I mean,
bro.
There's there's been a precipice like at this point that's like getting to the point of, and I was watching, I can't remember the guy's name, but he made an interesting point about like society has gone like past the realm of return, where now people bear arms, and now like the different things in different cities and trying to enact, and no matter what side you're on, there's some fucked up shit that's happening, right? And meanwhile, we got wars, proxy wars going on. You heard about like the Poland shooting down drones, Russian drones, and Poland's a NATO country, and all these things are going on. Like with that, with Gaza,
Israel, just hit
Russia, Ukraine, Qatar, yes, and that's a major thing. It's like, it's like a very weird domestic mental fuck right now, where so many crazy things are happening domestically, but there's also a lot of crazy things happening internationally. And this Charlie Kirk thing is going to be a linchpin for something, I don't know what, but it just feels like different, because in Utah, I just never would have expected him to get, killed in Utah, because I felt like Utah
they got
somewhere
guns in Utah.
I know, but they go places generally where there's a web.
You're not safe anywhere when there's.
I know,
dog. There's more guns
safe.
than people in this country, bro.
I know it's not safe. It's not about safe. It's just calculated decisions where they know where they go, right? Rallies or whatever. These people, politicians,
in his mama's house. It don't matter.
I know, but I know anything can happen anytime. But I'm just saying, it's just kind of the trajectory of all of that situation to happen there with a professional shooter. There's no doubt in my mind that guy was former military, sniper experience, something like that. I mean,
we'll find out sooner or later.
Oh yeah.
Maybe before the end of the night, since they caught somebody, and then once the news comes out about that motherfucker, we'll know.
If that's a real person, we'll know everything by lunchtime tomorrow about that person.
Yeah,
I know before that.
Yeah.
The way social media move.
Before the end of the show, I'll get an alert on my phone, and we can talk about it later. But on that note, what's going on with your man Michael Porter Jr. here, man? He gets traded to Brooklyn, and now he's like the biggest NBA snitch out there.
Oh,
you hear about this shit? Michael Porter Jr.?
He's always talking about players hooking up.
He's been wilding out. He has a podcast now.
Sex addictions and all that.
What is up with every sports player thinking that they could just jump on the mic and be Draymond Green and Paul Michael Parsons?
Porter has been doing a solo vlog thing for a while, and he's had very strong religious views, but for some reason, since he got traded from Denver to Brooklyn, and this is the speculation, he's been like, fuck it, I'm gonna just talk. He's talking about he likes to fuck. He likes to fucking what's he do? The gambling shit with his brother.
Oh yeah. And he's talking about players.
He's like, niggas, all of them are doing it.
He's like, I give my boy 10,000. Tell him I'm gonna play the under. He bets 10. He's going.
I mean, that's not surprising though.
No.
Since Pete Rose and even before.
Yeah, but I mean, it's easier to rig with prop bets in the NBA. Man, you could do dumb shit like how many fouls you're gonna get, and motherfuckers like, exactly 2, exactly 3. The odds on them things are just all over the fucking place, and motherfuckers put 20, 30. I mean, it's dumb to put that, and they'll catch you at some point. Like, why does this guy keep winning? Doubling up his money on Michael Porter Jr. Getting 3 fouls or you know what I mean, like shit like that.
Find out.
Yeah, they watch that shit, but. And if your homeboy's doing this one thing, and they'll catch you, but
especially with algorithms and AI and statistics tracking, it'll be like that movie, and I forget what it was called, where Lawrence Fishburne was running the house, and then I think Kevin Spacey had a group of college kids counting cards.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Was that Rounders?
No, that's
Oh
not
no,
Rounders.
the Rounders
no.
was.
It was.
I know what you're talking about. The MIT.
Yeah,
kids.
they were counting cards at the casino.
Yes,
I forgot what it was. They were on $1 million, whatever.
Men lie, women lie. Numbers do not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Porter been out there. He about to have Brittany Renard and Lonzo Ball's ex-wife on the show.
Lonzo Ball's ex-wife
or ex-girlfriend? I don't know if they ever got married.
I'm about to say he was married.
Okay, maybe he wasn't, but his baby mama and Brittany Renard.
I didn't even know the Ball boys had kids.
He does. I don't. No, LaMelo don't have no kids. The other one, I don't know if he has anything. I don't keep up with Jello like that. All I know is he had a big record last summer or this summer.
Oh, he had that.
Was it this year?
It was this year.
Yeah.
Get your roll on or whatever.
What happened?
what was that shit called?
He said, "Get your roll on."
Something on you. Whoa.
You know what? That's a very telling thing. We
they
just tried
gave
to
him
remember his song. You said, "Get your roll on," and then
that was a big
something roll. Well, we don't even know what.
No, I forgot.
You should pull it up.
Yeah, something. He's going. He pop up on that corner. Whoa. Whoa song. It came out. Couple people
that shit came out this year, didn't it?
He was headlining Rolling Loud.
Yo,
he was so mad I can't remember.
Yo, real talk.
He did the Detroit playoff game. They blamed it on him.
I just
know, lost that game.
Dog. I just put he did
the Rams. He did the Rams game. Yeah.
I'm on YouTube right now, right? I started typing Jello Ball. And then the first thing that came up was Jello Ball song ? Nobody knows the name of the fucking song. It's not even on the top. It's not even on the top of the search for him.
The question of it is on the top.
Yeah, so it's called Tweaker.
Damn, I never would have guessed that shit.
Oh, what is that song? I just remember
I remember that shit now.
Whoa.
I remember the chorus. I remember his brother coming back to the Bulls, and I remember.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you know what's wild about that?
Didn't their dad lose their foot, and then
yeah. The diabetes got him. Mm-hmm.
Diabetes foot is no joke.
Yeah.
I don't want
to. He seemed in good spirits though. Shout out to
they cut his whole leg. They cut his whole foot off or leg off or some shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He got a little roly thing.
That's something he got over Mike.
Yo, his second single came out. It's called Polar Seeds.
Nobody's checking.
Yeah,
for his new
considering
music.
how much money he's got and how much later he is in life, like.
Oh no! Can you please? He got a song with Glorilla.
Oh, what about 6ix9ine new joint? Going at
fire.
Thug. Going at
that shit's fire, yo.
I actually fuck with that joint. Yo, pull it up.
I fuck with the Snitcher. I can't play it on the pod, but it's a whole process to get your fucking. They won't take it down, but then they'll be like,
not even TikTok. They'll put it.
Dude, you play anything over 5 seconds or something, they're gonna copyright strike you. And then you could dispute it and say it's for fair use, but they're fair use people. If you don't have a TikTok. Yeah, if you don't have a rep over at YouTube that's helping you, it takes it took them over a month when we did the Drake stream. It took them a month to say, "Oh, okay, you're good, fair use," and whatever. By then, it was already dead.
And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be talking to a chat bot or something.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't talk to nobody. I just put in a claim, and then they got back to me and said, "Oh, okay, you're done." I mean, you're good. Anyway, I'm not gonna play, but that 6ix9ine song is tough. I always fuck with 6ix9ine. I don't care. Like I said, a couple of episodes, almost every episode, I'm a civilian, and snitching to me is a good thing because we gotta make sure there's law and order in this country, and you criminals go to jail. Okay? Do you agree with me, guys?
You said what?
I ain't hear nothing. Is there a Cam in that 60 Minutes interview?
No.
Oh yeah.
Like,
if a kills next door, a serial kills next door, you gonna say nothing. He's like,
don't get caught, bitch.
He's
That's the first
He's
rule.
like, it's none of my business.
Don't get caught.
I don't know what it's none of my business. Why would I talk to the police? None of my business.
Yeah. He said, so it could be a serial killer. He's like, as long as I ain't doing nothing with me.
So you probably man, he live next to.
Ooh, that adobo smelling good right now.
All right, go eat some adobo, yo. It ain't my adobo though. Shout out to adobo. You know, I never ate no white ladies adobo. We're not coming down in October anymore. I changed my mind because we supposed to. We coming back from our trip, and then
we're gonna be in Texas in October. But we just booked to go to Texas for homecoming for
Oh, I'm glad I didn't book this trip. Then look at that
for Kati's
what date?
The 10th.
That's the week.
This man said I would not eat no white lady adobo.
8th to the 12th.
Would you, dog? Come on.
Come on.
Sean's the only one doing that. That's because he's married to one.
You don't know nothing about nothing. You know nothing about nothing.
I know
good food. Good food.
I never seen a white lady cook adobo. Any of you? I mean, y'all. Anybody here? Come on. Come on.
I have, and it was good.
I know you get. She cooking it right now.
Yeah. No, I had before.
Hey, I've been saying that for years.
I don't know, man. That ain't on some like racist shit. I know this white.
It's just
a
recipe. It's just a recipe.
It's the first time everything, though.
It's just a recipe. There's
something about It's got.
Look, if you follow the recipe, it's the recipe.
You gotta have some of that DNA in you. She part Filipino. I might give her a little bit of a.
What you spitting in it? I don't. What you do?
It's about the way you stir that pot, yo, and the way you throw them bay leaves in and the fucking all that shit, yo. Hope she don't put raisins in it.
Oh hell no. Look, you know enough to know about me. I know good food.
Kari, like what?
I definitely know good
Kari
food.
Don't even know. He don't know me yet. How I could get. You're like, damn. He don't sound racist.
I'm having a hard time.
But that was mighty racist.
My connection is lagging.
Oh, your connection is lagging? Oh man. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that Yeezy. I like that Yeezy.
I know
what you got?
Racist. Yeah,
You got that Yeezy sweatshirt? The Yeezy.
I've been had this. Yeah. I had the white one too.
I don't know where. You talking to him? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, what you got? Yeezy joint too?
This is a black hoodie.
It's just a black hoodie. I don't know. I lost track of my thoughts here.
Okay, hold on one second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Reset your shit. Reset your shit. Yeah. Let me see why he doing that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to thank you for not being there. Thank God that we're gonna book this trip. We was about to last week, and I was like, "Yo, we going to? We just coming back from Jackson Hole, spend a week here, then go to DC, and then after that, our anniversary, we plan a little trip."
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. Was we going to Mexico? We leave for Mexico next week, and then in a couple weeks after that, we go to Texas, and then we're going to Turks. They switched it to Turks for our December cruise.
Turks and Caicos. So we just been there, so I'm not missing anything. Well, good luck with that.
So December, then we go to Turks, and then in between that we got Thanksgiving and Christmas. So yeah, it's gonna be between the end of the New Year's. New Year's is gonna happen like a blip.
Yeah, you got plans for New Year's? Or you showing?
I haven't even. I mean, I'll probably be sleeping.
You had plans.
I'll probably
worn out from the year.
Yeah, I better be sleep at 9 o'clock, man. To be honest with you,
I ain't gonna do nothing, man.
Yeah, I don't. The New Year's Eve shit, that shit wore off like way. Back in the day, that was the thing. Open bar, we get our whole set up. We go out there early and blah blah blah. But I haven't been out for New Year's Eve probably since we went out that time way back in the day.
Oh, that shit sucked.
Yeah, that shit,
hotel party.
And we had it was like VIP. Separate,
no, we didn't have VIP when we got there.
But the VIP was bullshit though.
Yeah,
but the VIP was bullshit because it was like a packed ass bar. Yeah.
And there was like a fucking long ass line for the regular
all
thing.
The bars.
And then the VIP area. Get this, people.
No, we did get the VIP.
No, we ended up buying it while we were there.
Yeah.
We were like, yo, they're like $70 extra or some shit. Yeah. So
and that shit was whack. It was like a little section we was just standing in.
Nah, but at least we got some food because the other section they like ran out of food or some shit. Like I'm like, what the fuck kind of party is this?
That was at the Washington. That was at the main one, the Hilton party that they have in DC. That was the main fucking New Year's Eve joint.
Yeah, I remember
that down on Connecticut Avenue.
Oh, we got out of there at 11:59. Yo, me and Donna got the Uber. We was out.
Yeah, we was
shit. Apple not slick. I know a new phone coming out.
I'm getting that next week. Oh, I want to talk about the Apple.
Oh yeah, I got a free. Oh, I want those AirPods where you can translate everything.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention.
Oh, you didn't see that shit? Oh,
translate
in real time. It'll translate in like it'll. So if somebody's
Yeah,
speaking
you
another
technically
language,
still need
it'll.
your phone.
Well,
But
yeah,
yeah,
but it'll translate in your AirPods what they're saying in whatever language, and then you can speak like you're on the phone, and then it'll go from your phone and translate it back into the language. That
nail
shit's
salon about to be
revolutionary.
real quiet.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Why are you wearing your AirPod?
yeah. That's
like, what'd you say?
That's actually a good point because you don't even be talking shit.
Oh, it's about to be a lot of places that's about to be real quiet.
Like your name ain't Jimmy. I thought your name was Jimmy.
So that's a
ICE
nigga.
That's about to be standard issue for ICE agents to have the AirPod Pro 3. They're gonna be walking around like, the fuck?
So that's how you say nigga in Korean?
Yeah.
Got your ass.
Got you. Well, shout out to new AirPods. I don't like those. I don't like the design of the AirPods Pro because those little nubs keep falling out my ear. I like the regular shape.
Yeah.
So I have a pair of old AirPods Pro, the first gen. I hardly use them.
I'm trying to say ass at this point, but
I mean, they still work for what they're good for. But I like the ones that they have now.
Yeah, I got the Gen 4.
Yeah. Those are fine for me.
Noise cancellation.
Yeah. The noise cancellation is not bad. I don't really use it that much.
I don't use it either because it feels
to be
weird
honest,
when you put it
you
on.
just
It's
gotta,
like low.
For H, you just gotta wait because they own Beats and the Power Beats have the hook enclosure along with the cushioning.
I've got a pair of those. I don't like them either. They may. I saw my skin is my skin is very sensitive, and when like any type of material, glasses, whatever, if it's on there too long, and if I sweat or something, or the oils touch it, I get a little rash all the time. Doesn't matter what it is, plastic, metal. Metal's the worst. I used to break out a lot behind my ear for my glasses that were metal.
I was about to say, what the hell did you have metal in your ear?
But I had the Beats Pro. Those were nice, the headphones and everything, but they kind of fell out of my ear sometimes when I was jogging and shit. I didn't like them. And that pill box is huge. So I don't know the Beats stuff, whatever. But if they have like the little pill Beats Pro, but I do like the AirPods. They're fun. They fit in your pocket, whatever. So I'll just deal with those. It's not like I use it for anything complicated. I go to the fucking grocery store, pop them shits in my ear, and pretend I don't hear shit. I don't want
that's my main usage of AirPods is pretending I'm not hearing somebody.
Dog, I just go every time I see something like, no, look right here. I'm like, oh, okay, bye. Neighbors walking by, no, look. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's I'm sorry.
In the wintertime, man, AirPods or AirPods Pro Max on my head, man, they know not to fuck with me. They see me from a mile away. Oh, he got some headphones on. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, in the wintertime, that's all I do outside when I walk the dog.
It's crazy how like TikTok Shop and Temu was selling the $50 ones.
Dog, they sell fake everything on there,
Oh yeah.
It's the fact that kids were getting the AirPod Max boots and dupes just as a fashion accessory. They didn't even want the headphones.
Yeah,
I saw a kid. He was horsing around in front of a school. I was Wisconsin Avenue.
What's horsing around?
Like fooling old, bro. Stop being old. So
horsing around actually should predate Hugh.
Does.
Who knows with him? But the AirPod Max, which were dupes, and here's how I knew they were dupes. They fell off his head, and he was like, "Oh shit," and they fell in the streets or whatever.
In the streets,
as you know, they're magnetic, so the cushioning didn't come off. So I was like, I didn't give it a second thought. But I noticed he had AirPods in his ear. So he was securing his actual headphones with the fake AirPod Max over them. And I'm like,
they're probably fake AirPods too. Anyway. That'd
be wild because a real pair of AirPods, even the standard ones, cost more than the dupe pair of AirPod Max. But my man said, "Hey,
they probably fake too." Man, you get the dupes for like what, $15 or something like that. You get them on Amazon. The dupes, they look the same or close enough.
Kids, I'm gonna teach y'all a valuable lesson about AirPods. Don't get dupes. Just go into the store and steal them. It's really easy.
Oh, maybe I don't.
No, I'm kidding.
How do you do that? I don't even know. I thought they put it behind there. You had to bring that big piece of cardboard up and give it to them at Costco or whatever.
as a person who's worked around several electronics of high end variety, you catch the stupid employee on the right day, you can walk out with a pair.
Oh, we was talking about that last week. I used to work at Staples, and this motherfucker I knew used to throw the fucking computers and printers in the trash.
That's what saying. Well, no, the guy.
What guy? You got him?
The guy there. The guy with the hat on. No, the guy with the hat on.
Well, I don't know, man. Who cares?
I could barely see.
Shit, there's somebody else just died.
We'll get the deets.
Yeah, we'll get the deets and talk about it next week or later.
The Dupes is crazy.
I mean, like, I don't want to talk. I don't know. I'm tired of this shit, man. Why can't it just be normal? Man, we grew up. I mean, at this point, it's like I try to care, but then I get scared about like, fuck, what if I get shot? And I've been shot at, so I know the trauma of being shot at. I don't want to deal with that ever again and actually get hit. You know what I mean?
Stay in the house then.
Shit, yeah, I'm gonna stay in the fucking house. I got a little gym here. DoorDash brings food to the house.
You're gonna miss out on life.
I think
Kirk
I lived
his 31 years to the fullest. Don't you want to be like him?
See, I don't want to live my life lecturing to people about how they should live.
Well, that was his career path, though.
No, he definitely did it for money. But he also kind of
you be doing your own thing. You be eating caviar nuggets and shit.
I do.
You want to take a bullet for caviar nuggets?
I was eating little tiny pancakes with creme fraiche and some caviar on TikTok the other day.
See, you living a great life worth dying for. I don't even know what creme fraiche is, bro.
That's good.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's fancy sour cream.
Yeah, that creme fraiche. Put that in the eggs.
I'm about to say I ain't put no cream on nobody's eggs or nothing wild like that. That's how you had kids. I ain't creaming up nobody's eggs. No thanks.
You whip that into some nice scrambled eggs, man. It gives it a nice texture, and it's good. I don't know the big deal about it though. To me, I like sour cream more than creme fraiche. Creme fraiche is like, I don't know. It's. I can't.
I like
can't
sour
really
cream and onion chips. That's as close as I'm getting.
Well, if you could take some creme fraiche and mix it with some like French onion powder or some ranch or something, it makes her a good dip too.
I can't wait to see what the Super Bowl party gonna be like at your house this year. It sounds like you have like
seen what we used, man. The charcuterie board the size of my bar. I have a bar in my living room, It's crazy. It's like 10 feet. Sean,
that's good. Yeah,
we had a smorgasbord. Damn, you look like Michael Jackson with that light.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Crazy. The lighting is hard.
He looked like Michael right there. Didn't he look like Michael?
The light.
That's good.
I don't know why, but
that's perfect.
It's like kind of like going in and out. I don't know what.
The power cable must be screwed up or something. I don't know. We got a ring light.
No, I got the one you told me.
You look like Michael Jackson just came up from the grave, and it was just like, oh my God, beat it. No, I don't know. Fix the.
Yeah, it's like it's going in and out.
It's spooky season almost.
I know, that's crazy, man. Light skinned people, yeah. I'm like that too, but I got good lights in my house, so you can see the textures and shit.
Damn, that shit is crazy.
Is gray as fuck.
TikTok is I just saw the joint on TikTok. The
blood. I don't even want to look at that. Not again. But TikTok about to be gone in a few days, So 1 week from today.
What you mean?
They said they're gonna ban it again on the 17th.
Again.
Well, they'll probably
that shit ain't happening.
Well, they're not banning TikTok.
Gotta go viral one more time.
They're not banning TikTok.
No.
I'm not understanding how, because I just heard amongst the news of people who have money that can't contemplate. Elon got overtaken to be the richest person. Why are none of these people opting to buy TikTok?
Oh, because TikTok is his competitor. No, he's not going to buy it. They're not going to buy it because there's too many. There's two different sides that are vested in it in the U.S. who are billionaires. The other social media platforms want to kill it. So if like Zuckerberg's not going to. Well, he would buy it if he could. But then they'll call those monopoly rules and then all this other bullshit. So he's probably not in the beginning. But most of the only big players want to see it go away. So the whole thing happening with it is good. If there is some kind of ban, which I think there should be, they are taking our data and stuff. I like TikTok for what it is, but nobody's gonna.
What social media platform isn't taking our data though?
Yeah, but it's different when Americans take it. When the Chinese take it, it's terrorism.
Why? You accepted the app, you downloaded it.
Yeah, but it's terrorism when the Chinese do it.
So they can sell you dumbass fake AirPods?
Yes. Terrorism.
Okay.
Terrorism.
Yeah, I'd much rather have Mark Zuck, the cuck, sell me fake AirPods than. Yeah, that's better.
You think he be cucking, You think that he let big black motherfucker smash his wife?
Any person of that caliber, and this is coming from pure conjecture, I don't have no proof, but I question their bedroom habits. I've seen what his wife look like too.
Oh yeah.
So
regular.
Now, I'm not saying he's Diddy.
She's an attractive woman, right? But she's just she looked like a basic Asian chick, though, right? Like she's not like she's not ugly.
I ain't saying she busted or nothing. I'm just saying.
Wait, let me Google.
Not even from a aesthetic standpoint. I'm talking about how they like look together, even when they're out in public and stuff. I'm like, y'all do weird shit.
You might have been. Yeah, he's a. You think you?
Does he have like a strong thing for Asian women? Because isn't the woman that scorned him?
She ain't that bad.
She Asian.
They met in college at Harvard.
Oh,
at the same girl.
Yeah, they met at a party.
Felicia Chan.
Yeah, they met at a party at Harvard his freshman year, I think, or something. Yeah.
That woman inspired Facebook. That's crazy. That thing must have been torch. Well, at least for him.
It was all relative.
Oh, you talking about Musk? So Musk is now the second wealthiest man in the world.
Yeah, I saw that.
My guy,
Ellison.
Yeah, Ellis. That's my guy, man. I remember seeing a documentary on him when I was a kid, yo.
He smoked a lot of weed. He smoked a lot of weed or something, right?
Yo, dog, like him doing the America Cup
thing,
I want to be just and sailing. Like Nah, I thought it was interesting because I didn't know anything about money or anything like that. This guy's like doing all this cool shit. And back then, he was only worth maybe like 500 million. Yo, I think he's the one that invented that shit.
Only 500 million is crazy.
Yo, when the Oracle, this is the early days of Oracle. He was only worth like $500 million, I think, or maybe less. And he's doing all this stuff. Like he's a cool rich man and all this shit. Now he's like,
so somebody just sent me
AI and Salesforce.
A realtor just sent me this that this is a house being sold by Turnpoint USA, which was Charlie Kirk's company. So this is actually listed for sale that his organization owns on Capitol Hill. If anybody,
you know what's funny? When the Black Lives Matter was buying all them houses and shit, they made a big deal out of it. What about this? Is capitalism, I guess, right? It's okay.
Yeah, capitalism. Is it haunted now?
Probably.
Oh man.
Yeah, well,
right in time for Halloween. That's a conspiracy. It's a real estate scam.
Yo, man, these niggas. All I know is, man, there's going to be a big day of reckoning in this.
I think so. Country. I think it'll be a Lynchpin moment. I don't
know I don't know. I'm kind of glad I'll pray for you out there in DC, Kari. I don't know all of us. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Depends I ain't.
Depends on who the shooter was.
Depends on who the shooter was. Yeah, but also like, how are we so stupid as Americans, Joe? Not to say that the rest of the world is smart, but like the betterment, like how do they not understand that? I mean, politicians at least, that what they're doing right now is destroying the country. Or what they've been doing. Like, we could go all the way back 40 years plus with this shit, man. There's enough for everybody. Why does they have to concentrate the wealth at the top? I want my fair share, of course. But I pay more taxes than fucking these niggas, yo. Sean probably paid more taxes than Zuckerberg.
Oh,
the question is, then that becomes a ethical and moral question of just why. You know, I know it's enough wealth for everybody, but when people get something, they forget the means in which they had to do to get it. Now, I know we talked sneakers yesterday, but sneakerheads do that shit too. Like, they'll pine and want and enter raffles for a shoe. Don't care who they got to step on to get the shoe. And once they get the shoe, it's on to the next shoe, not appreciating the one that they just went through hoops to get.
Mm.
Somebody got a bunch of money. The next step is, how do I get more money? Why take the time to look down when I'm constantly myself looking up? I could give a fuck about how much money you got. I want more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, certain people, based off how they were raised and their morals, ethics, and their standpoints, they can see the forest from the trees. But other people that's just been rich and taught that money is the ultimate resource, going to continue to put that first, despite anything that has to do with someone else's well-being. You want money? Go get it. Same way I did. That's how it seems to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, you're broke because you chose to be broke, not because your upbringing, your
that's what they think.
Family history.
Yeah.
You know, they think you just didn't want it bad enough.
Yeah.
Why do black people just don't go to school? Why do they have to rap and sell drugs and
what else
wear baggy pants?
What else did they do when they didn't have the opportunity? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's an excuse. See, there you go. It's making it about race.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
Anybody that says you're making it about race and they don't see what the term privilege mean is a sign of that privilege. You know, you're not bad for being privileged.
No, but
They
you know
look
they,
at that as like
yeah.
as a shot at them. Like, just because you're in a place of privilege, you have to compete with other people of privilege. That doesn't mean you're a lesser because you got it, quote, not out the mud, as we like to say. You got it from your own little pile of mud. Might not be as big and messy as mine, but you still had to do it.
Yeah,
If you're a trust fund kid, you got to manage that money because I've seen trust fund kids blow through it.
Oh yeah,
Be worse off
most of
than me.
the 70+% of second generation companies, family owned, they fail. So that's
because the kids are idiots.
yeah.
Car, fix your camera. You always out of frame. You spitting game and you out of frame. Oh, that rhyme.
Oh shit, I'm not spitting. I don't know shit. I'm the brokest person on this podcast.
Don't worry about it. No, when I was
young
your age,
and broke.
When I was your age, I probably had the same amount of money, maybe less. So
I just
I was only. What was I driving back then? What was I driving back then? 32 years. I was driving that Nissan Altima, right? The 2009 coupe.
Oh yeah,
I like that car. I wish I kept it.
Yeah, that was the black car, right?
The black joint. Yeah, remember that shit?
Yeah.
That shit used to look nice. The Nissan Coupe, Ultima Coupe, yo. I was like, yo, I made it. It got Bluetooth. I remember that Bluetooth on the joint. Yeah. Well, it only connected the phone to talk. I had to still use the aux cable to play.
Oh
music
yeah, to play
on my
music.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man, shit was crazy, and no nav or anything. Then I got the Benz after that, and then I was like, yeah, I made it again. Then I got another Benz. I was like, and then
people really used to
3 or 4 more Teslas and shit.
That's crazy.
But I think I'm gonna get that Cybertruck now. I just want to get one to have fun with it. Fucking spray paint on the side of it. Do some crazy shit with it. Yeah, but nah, you're gonna get yours regardless. Regardless of what happens with. I mean, look, if the world don't end tomorrow and all this other stuff,
I'm about to say we just gotta survive at this point.
Yeah, I know. As long as I have my internet. If we lost internet, I'll kill I wouldn't kill myself. I got my wife to talk to, but I wouldn't go.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably look down the barrel of something if I lost internet for a long period.
How are we gonna get our sneakers now? Imagine going to the store to get some sneakers because you can't buy them online no more.
Exactly. How am I hit the hub? What am I supposed to do?
I know. Can't do our little talks every week and shit, man. This is crazy. It's tough how we've become accustomed.
That wasn't the hub I was referring to, but it's cute that you thought that.
No, either way, I don't even know what you're talking about. But I'm just saying, no, we can't. I'm saying I don't know what I didn't even hear what you said. To be honest with you, when you said hub, what did you say?
No, I said how I'm gonna hit the hub without the internet.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Sorry. No, I just said we can't. Like, if we didn't have the internet, we can't have our talks there. I didn't know. What's the hub? What is that? Lettuce?
What's the hub?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna talk
destroying American families.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't know. It starts with a P.
Pussy?
Wow.
We can say that on the podcast.
You're not with the times.
Corn hub.
You really
corn hub. Yeah, pussy, same thing.
I'm just being funny.
Artificial,
but it shows that you and your wife don't subject yourselves to that horrible.
I ain't gonna talk about our personal lives, but
depends what you're into.
No, I'm not saying that's everybody indulges. I think that's a thing.
Some people might swing a different way. Any of our viewers are part of that community?
You know what's crazy? No, I was talking about this and we talked about this before you got on the pod when the girl was here with these OnlyFans people and all this shit. Like what different demographics are into, and most of the Bible Belt, the type of porn that they watch, because there was a study that Pornhub did or whatever. They did it by geography, what people search for. Most people in the Bible Belt are searching for transgender porn,
crazy,
interracial porn,
the statistics of what people watch,
cuck shit, and then most of these people are white, so they want to see their wife fuck black dudes. Oh, stepmom and stepdaughter porn. Like, it's so weird to me because I can't. And remember we were talking about this, Sean. I can watch white people do that.
Sibling stuff is so crazy.
Yeah, but I can watch white people. If I saw a black stepmom and stepson scenario in porn, I'll be like, ew. But if I see white people doing it, it's par for the course. I've seen it already. Like, this is what they do in their house probably on the weekend. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking to myself, that's just normal, and to that culture. But like, if I see black people doing that, it's just weird. Why? If I had a stepmom and if I was growing up and had a stepmom that was black and being in a black household, I never would look. I guess because we respect our mothers more, right? Regardless of if they're our kin or blood or not. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that white people marry, get divorced, marry again, get divorced. Sometimes marry their children. Like from a second marriage and shit. Like we didn't what's his name? Woody, the director. He married his like stepdaughter or some
Woody
shit.
Allen.
Woody Allen married his adopted stepdaughter.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is weird
and
shit.
Then they moved to like where'd they move to? Some other country, right?
Yeah. So and Elon Musk's dad, didn't he do the same thing? Like married his stepdaughter.
Yeah, I was about to say Elon Musk's dad married like one of the babysitters or a step kid or some shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, look, I understand genetics and shit. And I know obviously science doesn't say you can't marry somebody who's married, and that don't matter to me. But it's just weird. So I found out that one of my great aunts or some shit that I never met fucking was married to somebody in my wife's family. And I thought that was gross. Not no blood. Like exactly. Like no blood attached to us. But it was just weird. And I found out, I was like, ew, we're kind of related, maybe. I don't know. They're like, no, not even close.
That's why Will Smith and Nia Long had to break up on Fresh Prince.
What? Oh, they were kin?
Remember that episode when their parents got together?
Oh, that's
they got
right.
Married?
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and they broke up because of that? Yeah, see, it's just weird when you find out these things.
I'm talking about the characters, not the actors.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, but like in our culture, it's not. It's kind of frowned upon if you. But then you see, like, wasn't it on Soul Food? Didn't Homeboy fuck his wife's sister in Soul Food? Well, Soul Food, right?
That was when they got to that fight.
Yeah, and he went upstairs. And
it was like,
started,
it was
that was Nia Long too.
It was Nia Long too.
It was a sister.
Yeah, it was her sister. Yep. Because it was at the table with everybody, and she was like.
They went upstairs. He started playing the piano and shit. And then
was that Tay Diggs, right?
Thing I had ever seen in my life.
Was that Tay Diggs?
Nah, it was some other dude. I think. I don't know.
Morris Chestnut.
Maybe.
It was because Morris Chestnut and Tay Diggs was in all the.
They all look alike to me, bro. They all look the same to me.
What was that? What was the movie? Was that Soul Food?
Soul Food, yeah. I think it was some other brother. It wasn't one of them. I forgot the guy's name, but it wasn't those two. Anyway, yeah, that shit, man. When I saw those demographic
Vivica Fox,
breakdowns,
that's right. It was Vivica Fox and
but that wasn't the one who got. It was Neil.
No,
not Neil
it was
Long.
Shamar Moore. Was it Shamar Moore?
No, it was another guy. Shamar Moore was the ex-con who cut hair. I think.
Look.
Oh, that's a TV show, bro.
Oh damn! My bad.
Dad had a TV show.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, this dude. Yeah, this
Tyler
dude.
Perry joined.
This dude smashed because he was a music.
Yeah, that guy. Yep, that's him. No, the guy in the back with the blue shirt on.
No. He
not the nigga with the blue shirt. The nigga with the blue shirt.
Yeah, with
that
the tie.
was the guy who smashed. Yeah,
he smashed.
The guy with the blue.
But he smashed.
But he was married to not Neil Long. Because Neil Long was with Mekhi Phife.
Yeah.
I forgot. They were cousins, but who was the sister? Because she was like, I don't even know. Can you let me just pull up the IMDb. What am I doing here? We could share.
Here we go.
I'll pull it up on IMDb. You don't have to do that. IMDb. Soul Food movie.
This is that time of year. Thanksgiving coming up.
Oh man, are you looking forward to that? I am. I like Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love Thanksgiving. Is my favorite holiday.
Where are we going? Oh no, we're going to Atlanta for Christmas.
Michael Beach cheats on his wife Terry. The series. Let's see. Miles. It was Miles. He cheated. That was the name of his character. The cousin. That was.
Vanessa Williams was the wife.
Yeah.
Vanessa Williams.
And this is the cousin that he smashed.
Yeah, that chick, she was a big hoe.
Yeah. And he knew it from the jump. She
was licking her lips, all types of shit, bro.
Yeah. As soon as she came. Have you ever seen Soul Food, Curry?
He's seen it. We were just talking about it, bro. What are you talking about?
That was the first sex scene I ever saw. They cut off Big Mama leg.
Oh man, they cut up. See, that's scary, man. Big Mama. I remember she burnt her hand. She had her arm on the burner, and she
and then feel it. And then it was burning.
It's like, oh my god, baby, my arm is burning.
It's like,
Mama, you ain't been taking diabetes.
take your
She's
hand off the stove.
She was
Then
like,
neuropathy
whatever,
started setting in.
whatever.
She ended up like Lonzo Ball did.
Yeah, man. Well, she
Yeah.
died. She didn't.
Yeah, she
end
died,
up
yeah.
like she ended up dying.
Well, I'm just saying she lost a leg first, and then she died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad, yo. That's why I be walking every day, man. Keep my blood flowing.
It's crazy, like certain people got worried about getting assassinated, and us black people just got worried about our sodium and sugar content.
Yeah.
Make sure we don't get our feet cut
Getting
off. And
killed by
shit.
table saw is crazy.
Yeah.
I know,
yeah.
man. But that's it. You know, these Western diets ain't built for us, man. They ain't built for us. It's a wild times, man. Oh, what was that? Okay, so Larry Ellison's the biggest man, billionaire. Crazy times. You get like he's gonna be a trillionaire if this AI shit pops off with what he's doing.
Oh
He
yeah.
could be a trillionaire.
When it pops off, AI is here, baby.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah.
It's just by then the money doesn't even matter. It's all digital now anyway. So and Charlie Kirk. What else is going on out here? Is there anything good with football happening that I should know about? Because I don't fucking pay attention.
No, the
One
first
up, baby.
Yeah.
Who?
But it's gonna be that game week 2 though. Green Bay.
Packers?
Yeah, that's gonna be
Mr. Micah.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Hey, he ain't with the Cowboys no more, so they don't
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
Whamp whamp.
Whamp whamp indeed.
I ain't gonna lie, the Cowboys surprisingly did well against the Eagles week 1. I wasn't if CD ain't dropped them passes.
He dropped 3. Yeah, he dropped 3.
I mean, 2 of them things was questionable, but the one pass was pretty clear. I saw one pass that was like, shit, you should have caught that twice.
Yeah.
But look, it's the beginning of the season. Everybody's a little rusty. Everybody's a little rusty, man. So Young Thug. Okay, so Young Thug did that interview. I wanted to watch it before we got on today, but I didn't have time. Did anybody catch any of it? Well,
no, I didn't see it.
You started crying about Gunna.
I was watching it through Sean C, who is a content creator. Shout out him, who covers like a lot of rap stuff. And like the stuff Thug was talking about was hilarious. It was like
seen the clips.
Like a giant gossip.
Yeah.
I mean,
he just talks so fast. I don't even understand. He just talks so damn fast.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he was talking to, especially with Mariah, like when he was talking about like Glorilla and stuff, it was just like very, very gossipy, very high schooly, very like girly, bro. Like,
we talking about the phone calls or the? He just did a podcast with somebody.
I didn't see the podcast.
He started crying about Gunna. Yeah, because he's saying like how he took Gunna under the wing.
Was all like, I got him out the mud. I got him his first.
Bought his mama his house and everything. Yeah.
And he said he was paying for him to get #1 spins too, like because they had that inside person that they was paying for spins.
They got Kendrick's guy.
Yeah.
Kendrick been using him for years, apparently.
Gunna need to pay him some more because he ain't on that level yet.
Yeah.
Gunna probably got natural. Like his shit is good, man. He got good music. I fuck with Gunna. I don't. It's not like my top choice for listening. I put like Tekashi 6ix9ine over him any day, but Gunna's. I don't care about the snitching, yo. None of these. Like, I've been saying about the kids nowadays. They smart. They don't care.
Gunna, 6ix9ine.
I know they all talk, and it's, look. In our generation, that meant more for street cred, even though none of us was really from the streets. We just thought it was cool.
Never even really claiming that street stuff. He got caught up in the mix.
Yeah, I know. That's why he got out. But like, I don't understand because Thug never made a statement about it in prison. But I thought it was all good. Like he was like, "Yeah, go save your life." I thought that's what the sentiment was when he did that. He got the blessing to do it, but then Thug had changed after that. So it is what it is. They're both out, and he ain't got. But I thought that Thug was like free. Why are they saying he got he can't talk?
He got.
I thought he was like
with that.
With what he does really?
Yes, like he got a lot of stipulations with being out. He ain't just out.
I mean, he beat the case.
Certain places he can't do.
Time served.
On the grand scheme of things, big W. But yeah, it's a lot of.
I mean, a lot of stuff he's doing is super questionable. If they're saying he can't rap about something, but they said that to skirt around that they said somebody leaked the video, and he did it before he went to jail or something like that. So who knows? Even though he looked chubby in the video, so it's like, how do you do that before you went to jail? Anyway,
apparently, he got a deal or something coming out with Adidas with Spider.
Oh, nice.
So. I like that Spider stuff from a distance, but I won't never copy it. One, because it's too many fakes of that stuff. I'll be seeing every kid in the mall.
It's too trendy. It's too trendy.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that UFO shit where the UFO got hit by a missile. Did you see that shit? Yeah, there was a whole thing on in Congress where they had a active military, active Navy testifying, and there's some videos now that have come out from Russia that show a missile getting shot at now they call them UAPs, but a missile getting shot and then bouncing off. You guys didn't see this?
What does UAP mean?
It's an unidentified projectile,
aerial,
it's like some weird
aerial projectile.
Yes. I thought I sent this. Hold on, let me see.
I don't know.
Thought I saw something about that. Maybe you did send it. I just didn't interact with it.
You saw Ice Spice got her butt back.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
She get some weight back. Yeah, people was going for her.
Yeah, because the MTV joint, she was
the VMAs or whatever.
No, she just did a new record with Lotto and
she was presenting an award with Lotto on the.
Lotto with 21 Savage. That's the female with 21 Savage, right? The young lady.
So. Yeah.
Look at this. So they hit a UFO with a missile.
Oh, I saw this, but I didn't watch the whole video.
So they locked on it, and then they hit the and then a piece of plasma or some shit broke off. So that's the missile hitting it.
And it went through it.
Well, no, the shit still. It just continues to move. This is it later on.
The water? Is that the water?
Well, they said they saw it coming out of the ocean. So that's how they first. Yeah. But this is CBS, CNN.
You know what's wild? The videos. We have 4K video cameras that are on our phones that can take video shots of that shit.
And this is an active U.S.
Why don't you send the link so I can put it on the screen?
Well, I sent these.
Okay.
This is BBC. This is BBC.
BBC. Oh. They search for that a lot.
They got to change
Wyoming.
Their name,
But yeah, so that's a thing.
We got to rebrand.
So everybody's like, damn, are they trying to prevent the Epstein files? They got UFO situations that they're disclosing. They got
way too much.
The distractions.
They got they discovered life on Mars. NASA just came out and came out with that today.
Oh wow, that's convenient. Perfect timing.
Across the base, across the flight line, and as it flies to me, a triangle manifests around the light.
Yeah, his eyes are moving all over the place, yo. It's crazy.
I can't tell you if it's active camouflage. I can't tell you if it appeared around the light, but I can tell you that it was a white light, and then it was a triangle. It stopped about 100 feet in front of me and approximately 100 feet above me. My telephone got extremely hot, completely froze, dead. I remember how thick it was. It was between 1 to 2 stories thick, equilateral triangle. I could never see the top of it, and the edges were 90 degrees. There were 4 lights in total, 1 light on each corner, and a larger light in the center, 2 to 3 times the size of the corner lights. But what was really odd was the outside. The best way to describe it is like looking at a James Webb telescope picture, where you have the colors and then the black background. So the craft itself was this black metallic flake paint, but on top of the craft was this gold, lava, plasma, some type of fluid going over and around the craft.
Like a force field.
I'm under this for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then the center light flashes 2 to 3 times, no sound, immediately shoots up to commercial jet level minimum, in my opinion. And I immediately feel static electricity all over my body. And then I smell the smell of after a thunderstorm or lightning storm.
So this is that guy's active. So a lot of times the testimonies come from people who are retired or whatever, and they're disclosing whatever. This guy's active, currently active, Navy. So I don't know. There's a lot been coming out about that. I think it's pretty obvious that there's something that's been discovered, some craft or something that's been found from another outer worldly source. Like, I feel like that's pretty obvious at this point. There's all kinds of shit with Roswell and like Area 52 and like if you go to Area 52 and try to climb the fence, they'll kill you. Like,
yeah, I mean, they got
that's how-
secrets.
But I mean, climbing the fence and you get killed. You can climb the fence of the White House; they'll tackle you.
Maybe now they'll kill you. Now, I don't know. Maybe back in the Biden days, Obama days, but not now.
But Area 52 has always been that way. It says you will be. It says the signs. It's sign. Yeah, you will be.
Fuck around and find out, nigga. Find out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not getting into the facility. It's you will be murdered.
Fuck around and find out. Yo, if I had a fence around my shit and it said "be shot if you climb my fence," I'll shoot motherfuckers too.
Well, and then you would probably go to prison.
No, it says "do not fucking climb my fence." I'm shooting motherfuckers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just saying that's generally not the protocol. Like,
it's generally not.
People
Somebody trying to invade your home.
People have tried. No, even with Trump, people have tried to climb the fence. You see the videos all the time. You can search people trying to climb the fence of the White House. People get tackled. Secret Service shows up. If you try to do that shit at Area 52, they will murder you on site. Like, there's no. They're going to come and tell you to go away. You're getting killed. So I don't know. That seems a little interesting.
Like you guys feel safe in general?
It's been like that. Area 51, Roswell.
Area 51. That's what. Yeah, Area 51.
Since it's been publicized.
Yeah.
I also think too it could be multiple things. I'm not discrediting or just outright disputing the fact that it can be extraterrestrial, but everything new is scary and foreign until it's common. So original sightings of the stealth bomber were confused for, high grade alien crafts. It could be some type of new sodium powered aircraft, some type of alternative energy source being developed by, us or a foreign entity. Could be from outer space. 70% of the ocean isn't discovered. Could be underwater civilization.
That's the whole thing.
The aliens didn't get low,
Well, that's what they're saying. That this thing descended from. Like came out of the ocean. That's when they first started tracking it because the guy was doing off the coast of California, and the Navy pilot was doing whatever he was doing, and that's when they first picked it up coming out of the ocean. Which again, 70% of the world is the ocean, right? So like, there's more ocean than land. So there's a lot of places on land that are pretty inhabited that are undiscovered in certain areas that we can't really get to.
Maybe that's what's going to get us to unify as a race.
Yeah.
Maybe
they said that we got to find something we all hate.
So we got to step up.
That could be the thing.
Yeah,
the Illuminati is saying, "Hey, man, we're gonna make up this alien, power it with AI, use the latest technology, trying to help us out here. We're gonna act on a major place that's gonna have some casualties. Then we're all gonna sign a big old peace treaty. We're gonna destroy it, fix the economy."
That ain't gonna happen, man. There's too many self-interests out there. But I mean, look, if there was real, like I don't.
Watchmen, that's what it is.
But I don't think that could be. I don't think the governments are orchestrating it. If it were to happen, it's probably gonna be some real aliens and some real fucking, death and destruction.
Aliens. The way the world is structured right now, we wouldn't have the ability to respond properly.
I'm just glad I got a little money right now and I can enjoy it. When this shit goes to shit, what are you gonna do with money when the aliens come?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when these?
Why you bought it out?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just glad I can enjoy the fucking while I can still use it, right? Yeah,
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? And so look, anarchy could break out. Motherfuckers busting through my house to get my flat screen TV when you can go to Best Buy and steal one from there. I don't understand. It's gonna be some weird ass shit, man. What are you gonna do? Even if you had a bunch of guns, like I want to get a bunch of guns, at least attempt to protect myself. But at the end of the day, we all gonna get shot anyway.
You know what they say?
Oh, they all got more guns than everybody. Got more guns than somebody else. It's about the willingness to use one. That's the crazy part. Motherfuckers ain't ready. The dumbest person shoot the guns. And then I kind of think like, yo, maybe these niggas in Chicago and South Central LA and Brownsville, but they're the smart ones. They over there, they tooled up already. They ready to go.
Trained to go. They're not gonna go to Overlock.
They ain't go. Yo, National Guard ain't going to Overlock, dog. Niggas is gonna shoot from the windows and you won't even know who did it. You walk into that little project room. Where's the little baby on the floor playing? You'd be like, there were shots fired from here. No, what are you talking about? They gonna find them guns. And the world is fucked. Shit, man. It's so fucked. Yo, France, you see what's going on in France? They about to overthrow Macron. And they be thinking his wife is a man.
You
hear that shit?
Political uproar.
I mean, you hear that shit? Like they're saying it, like there's Candace Owens be out there talking about like Macron's wife is a man.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who cares? Let that nigga live, yo. Like, let them live. Like, whatever. To each his own. Fuck it. Who cares?
If people stood by that principle of to each his own, we wouldn't be in half the shit we in right now.
Yeah, but man, money, special interest, power. I don't understand the power dynamics though. I feel you have more power when you have freedom. Like the powerful don't have. I mean, they have the ability to, you know, make their own like quote unquote freedom happen or whatever. I guess, but us as people, we outnumber the powers that be, but we still are beholden. It's like you think about Africa. There's way more people. There's all these brown people who are strong, have big brains and shit, but they fucking living in mud huts and eating flies. They're like, you know, developmental wise, brain power, physicality, all that stuff. African and people in the Middle East are superior to Western people.
Well, you just have to. You have to think about, right, the technology and the access, and that's always the thing, right? When the pilgrims and all that came in and all this kind of shit, they brought guns and diseases and all kind of stuff. Technology was in violence, right? Like there's so many stories about the fact that when you arm the lesser and then you let them.
They fight amongst each other. Yeah.
So it's always one of those things where, you know, once you divide, you conquer, you know, and then you start to, you know, create the technologies to reap the resources and the benefits of things that the people were so busy, right, being into like a very provincial way of controlling. Like it's the same thing like people, my block, my street.
You don't even own that shit, yo.
Yeah, it's the same.
Why they do that,
mentality.
Car? You lived in the hood, right? Or near the
Right,
hood? No, like, you live near. Where you from? DC, right? Where the fuck?
Yeah, but don't make it seem like I'm out here in the sticks with these niggas.
I don't know. I thought you was out in the street.
Hood adjacent, fool. Don't forget where you came from because you.
I lived in the hood. I was in the hood. I lived in the hood. Yo,
I'm a knuckle dragging Neanderthal out here selling dope, riding hoopies. Why they do that? Like I'm the king of a hood.
I lived in the hood. I lived in the hood.
Oh no, I'm a product.
You lived in the hood.
Yeah. My mom was
proud of our
16. You know, we had, but the whole thing is that's the mentality. Is
You're
that
the only one that's not proud of his upbringing? You don't know.
That's why you. That's why you.
Boy,
when you ask the question,
you gotta keep it in date.
But when you ask the question, that's the quintessential question. Why do things happen? Is because things.
So wait, where? I thought you lived. What part of DC you from, man? I thought you was near
Southeast.
Is that the hood, Sean? I don't even know.
Oh no, Southeast. Yeah, well, across the. You know, I was in Alabama 15th. You know, Congress Heights. So.
So it's around there.
And Anacostia. You got Stanton. You got Wheeler.
Southern
Wheeler Road. Yeah, Southern Ave. Yeah, Alabama. So I used to go. So Hugh, you would come to my spot. You know,
I felt safe there.
Yeah. But no, you was there. But you know that because
I love your neighborhood.
Yeah. But Stanton Dwellings was across the street right there, and that was abandoned when I first over there. And then you have Wheeler Road. You know, you had
that's totally different. I drove by your old spot a while back.
Oh yeah,
I remember. I was like, "Holy shit, look at this!"
Oh yeah. And then there was no giant over there across the street. That was just a big field right there.
Bunch of whites walking dogs and shit now.
Yeah,
it's different, bro. The gentrification.
And they built the whole like auditorium joint down in the Southeast because I had a little speaking engagement out there, and it was like I was like, damn, you
rode by your old spot.
Oh yeah, of course. I was 15th Alabama, 15th place Alabama, and then but yeah, it was like. That whole area, like Congress Heights. I used to watch Congress Heights Metro every day because Congress Heights Metro was only about 3-4 years old when I first moved out there. It was like less than 5 years old because this was 2000. This was year 2000. Congress Heights Metro was like a new metro stop.
I remember
Speed was around Sycamore Oak. Hanging out
this
when he was on his DC tour like last week.
Oh, where?
Yeah, I said
hood.
Is in the hood,
but Hugh came. So it's funny. Hugh gonna remember the story. So I met this one joint way back in the day, and she was living down on Orleans Place. Remember the joint from Michigan? There was like Masters, and it was we went to. They lived at like a top level joint, and it was down in right off of shit, right off of
the
New York
intersection
Avenue.
on New York Avenue. Oh, the one that was yelling at me from her,
So
her
we was on,
rooftop.
and I told
Fuck
you,
yeah.
I said Orleans place. This used to be, that was Rayful's spot, Orleans, and
right
all of
over
joints.
there, because that's at that
And
intersection between New York and it goes in that tunnel under.
Yeah, we used to go to a little Chinese spot down there, and they got the liquor store. Liquor store is still right there on the corner, and
barbecue spot over there too. That was pretty good.
But even when I first moved to the Hill, I was down the 8th Street wasn't what 8th Street is. 8th Street still got, but when I first moved down there, it was this 07, 08, and it was 9th and E. I used to walk down 8th Street, man. 8th Street was back in those days. 8th Street was popping,
man. I was telling that story about. Was I told that story on? Were you here when I told that story about me going into the projects
to get some?
Get some weed?
Yeah.
Worst.
Yeah,
I mean, that was the most eye-opening. This nigga wouldn't even go with me. He was like,
no. It was my guy, because my guy.
I didn't know the other guy. I went with the weirdo
Yeah.
not even the weirdo. Whatever. I forgot the brother's name, but shout out to you for protecting me. But nah, like that shit was the dumbest thing I ever did in my fucking life. This nigga was like, nah, I'm good. I was like, just to save $20. I don't even, like, honestly thinking about it, I'm like, damn, like somebody just took me for $20, but I walked through the joint to get the fucking whack ass weed.
But my guy was good, solid, so he wasn't gonna let his friend was going. But I know. I've been down that way. I know exactly what you're talking about, because you walk in. It was both sides. It's buildings, both sides.
There was nobody on the street, just eyes peeping at me. Yeah.
We used to when I first Dayoud's dad used to have a lead abatement company. We used to go down Carver Terrace and off Maryland Avenue and do the lead abatement and do testing for lead in the projects and stuff. And he had a whole business where you would go in there, you do a little wipe on the windowsill to make sure it's encapsulated, because they didn't repaint, they just painted over and encapsulated the lead paint. So we used to have to do a test, and he had a contract with the city, and we would go into Carver Terrace, Langston Terrace, all man. And dude would get shot. We remember hearing like the next week, dude got shot up for leaning on somebody's car. And somebody came outside, was like, yo, get off my car, type of shit. So the cats was not playing back then in those days, early 2000s, late 90s in DC. It was still Chocolate City. It was still Chocolate City back then.
Yeah, when I was in Baltimore, that shit was rough. But
Baltimore, I lived in Baltimore, Liberty Heights and all that. Like, me and
Druid Hill
lived
Park,
out there.
man.
Yeah.
I was in the hood, man. I mean, you came by my spot. That shit was... I didn't know the difference, though.
Yeah, you was right around. I told you I said, yo, you right around.
I was Kari, I was one of these people. I came from the suburbs, so I thought everything was in my favor. I didn't give a fuck where I went. I walked through. I was like, I watch Boys in the Hood. I seen Menace to Society. This ain't shit. Y'all niggas don't bleed out on the street. This ain't nothing. Then I hearing gunshots every night. I was still chilling. I'm like, whatever. And then they fucking tried to kill me, and that's when I was like, shit, man, I don't want no parts of this shit. I'm out. And I didn't even do it. Was somebody. It had nothing to do with the hood. The hood actually protected us because our block was where they was slanging, and they don't want no fucking heat over there. So nobody was shooting, nobody was fighting. Everybody was peaceful. They protected the families on the block. So I was cool with the drug dealers. I'm the one who brought the violence to the block. You know, these niggas followed me home and tried to murder me in front of my house.
They were stalking your
sister. Yeah, from a club. They followed us in the club and then unloaded on my whip, yo. She wasn't in the car. She was already in the house.
I was with you that night, which is crazy.
Was you in the house? You went back to DC.
No,
I don't remember.
You took. So
did you go back to Baltimore? What else?
Yeah. So what happened was my boy I went to Morgan with. You brought him back to. You was bringing him. You dropped him back to. Yeah.
Oh no,
Argonne.
that was the DJ. The DJ.
No,
kid,
yeah. He Brad. You took him back to Argonne. So you took him back to Argonne, and then y'all went back to.
Austin was with me. Remember?
But I came from DC out there to come to that.
Yeah,
so I went back. Yeah, I went back to DC. Yeah.
Yeah, Austin didn't testify. He was trying to get him to testify. I ain't snitching. I ain't heard from that nigga since.
Austin was shook.
Yeah, he was.
He moved to Atlanta. He was like Mace. He moved to Atlanta.
He got out of town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got out of town after that joint. Yo, that's funny. But I didn't even do nothing, yo. This is what you get mixed up in. My gangsta ass sister talking these thugs and shit. It's fucked up. What are you gonna do, man? But I don't know, man. Where did Kari go? Why is he always?
I think he's having internet problems or something.
Anyway, there ain't nothing else going on in the world. I'm down to you go eat your white lady adobo. Tell Jen I said what up. Send me a picture of that shit. I want to see a picture. I want to see a picture for real.
All right, I got you.
I'm a holla. Have a good night, everybody. 12 Hood
All right.
Podcast. Peace.
Peace.